Lately, I've been thinking about resilience, how we bounce back from hard times or adversity, or what happens when we hit a bump in the road, how we recover from that and do a reset. In today's world, it's more important than ever for us to be a resilient kind of people. So it's such a huge topic. Where I really want to start with today is expectations. How what we expect from something determines, in large part, what happens, how we react, how we respond, and how resilient we're able to be. So, I've got a good example for us. I've got two dogs. Diesel is a 3-year-old black lab, and Mozzie is my golden doodle. He's 2 years old. Now, Diesel, before he was even a year old, we knew we needed some extra help with his training. So we sent him to doggy boot camp. And he spent about a week and a half there. And when we got him back, oh, he was so well trained. Walk on the leash with no problem. He knew sit, stay, come here, and go to place. And, he was just he knew his place in our family. It was beautiful. So he was a little over a year old when we brought Mozzie home. And so, cute, fluffy little Mozzie who grew into a 90-pound golden doodle. But we trained him, but we knew we needed a little extra help too with Mozzie. So we wound up taking Mozzie to the same place for training. Now, he didn't stay for a week and a half. He did daily doggy boot camp. And it was okay. He was learning okay. So we wound up taking the next step with their training, which was to take them both to a group class. So my husband and I load them up in the car, and we get there on a Saturday morning, and we get them out of the back seat, and they're on their leashes, and we go over to the group class, and oh my gosh, it was a horrendous hour I would not like to relive. Oh, you would have thought that my dogs had never seen a leash before in all of their life. Mozzie was asked not once, not twice, but 3 times to please leave the class. Go sit in the corner because he just could not behave. He just lost his mind. And Diesel, my highly trained lab, was not really any better. At one point, Diesel was laying on his back with all 4 legs in the air, howling. We still don't know why. It was just not a good experience. So we get in the car after we've survived this class, and here's Moz to bring me comfort. So we get in the car, and I'm really sad, and I'm frustrated, and I'm embarrassed. It was not a good dog mom experience. And my husband said to me, "Do you know what that trainer said?" The trainer came over and said to him, "By the way, Mozzie was the hardest dog we've ever had to train to walk on a leash." And I said, "What? Really? Oh my goodness. That means I'm not a horrible dog mom. We're not complete numbskulls. He's just a really hard dog to train. He needs a little extra, and we need to give him extra." What a difference it makes to change your expectations from, oh, piece of cake, my dog should be this way, to, wait a minute, I need to give him extra, and it's all going to be okay. I need to be more consistent. He needs this, he needs that. Just the change in expectation gave me my power back. It was huge. Another example of this was just last week. Somebody commented to me, "It seems like you might be struggling with da-da-da-da," whatever the topic was. And I thought, wait a minute, that doesn't feel right to me. That doesn't feel good. I don't think I'm struggling, because that feels icky and like I'm powerless. I'm not struggling. What I am is evaluating and adjusting. I'm assessing what's going on, and responding to it. And it doesn't look like perfection, apparently, but it feels much more empowering. Just the perspective of using a different word and a different thought process with it. I'm much more resilient when I'm assessing and responding than if I'm struggling. So, our expectations, our words, our thoughts that we're telling ourselves and then we're telling everybody else, our expectations are so powerful and help us become more resilient. Now, next time, I'm going to talk a little bit more about not just resiliency, but about being, and here's a cool term, anti-fragile. That's coming up, and you're going to love anti-fragile. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and even comment on the video.